My man, oh my gosh, it's time. Memorial Day is here. It's time to go cook, right, man? And get the grill off.
Yes, thanks so much for having me. It is officially summer. Once Memorial Day comes, was that day comes, it's on. We're off to the races.
Oh, we need to warm up a bit, right? Especially where I'm at. I'm hoping, but it'll just warm up to like 90 degrees. So, how do we prepare ourselves for Memorial Day? What are the best prepping? Because again, I'm not a griller. I
Yes.
always had someone else grilling for me. It's just
Uh-huh.
it becomes intimidating sometimes, the grill.
It can be, but it doesn't have to be. And stress-free is the way we want it. So I will say this, and I will definitely mark the importance of the biggest tip I have for you is planning ahead. The very first thing I learned in culinary school is mise en place. And what that means is everything in its place. So let Omaha Steaks take care of the heavy lifting for you, my friend, by keeping your pantry, your freezer, your fridge fully stocked year round with high quality beef, poultry, pork, seafood, prepared side dishes, desserts, wines. Yes, we have wines. And literally, where you have from the biggest gatherings of 20 to 30 people to a more intimate gathering, just you and your wife, you have everything you need at the ready any time of the day, any holiday.
You're making me hungry looking at all this
That's
food.
what
You're
I'm here
killing me.
for.
I said, no, it's not when I'm intermittent fasting. Now, come on now. I'm going to be hungry. I'm going to
Right?
try to just say, okay, I cannot wait for that time. And like prepping, what kind of what should we be concerned about when we grill to make sure that we end up having the best so that we can feed our whole group of people that come over and all that and the challenges that can happen?
Yeah, definitely for sure. When it comes down to, planning for barbecues, you always want to portion out for the guest count. So the great thing about us here at Omaha Steaks, we have everything that's actually individually prepackaged. So if you need 10 steaks, you can take out 10 steaks and you can throw them out. If you need 10 burgers and so on, etc. But I know, especially in my house, there's always that unannounced, sometimes uninvited guest where you have, two or three extras that come. But the great thing about having that freezer stock full, you pull something out, you need extra burgers, you need extra chicken breast, you need extra steaks, you pull them out, get them ready. And when it comes to grilling, a really good thing to know when it comes to grilling, you want to be a master at the grill. Here are a couple takeaways. A lot of people flip too soon, flip too often, the burger, the steak. You want to flip that burger, flip that steak once and only once. That way you develop that nice sear, that nice golden crust and exterior, and keep the juices inside of the meat where it belongs. That's one. Two, you want to go ahead and ensure that you know your audience. So if your audience yourself like a nice, mild, leaner, tender kind of meat, I would definitely recommend the filet mignon. And with that, it's super lean, mind you, so you don't want to cook it past medium rare. But there's other people that like juicy, mouth-watering, super flavorful, show-side steaks like the ribeye with great marbleization. And those, you can cook those to more medium temperature because that fat content, and it's still juicy as well. So knowing your audience, having the food prepared in advance, knowing the numbers, having your sauces, your condiments, all that set aside ready before. So that way you kind of make it a nice buffet or like, burger bar where you have your tomatoes, your onions, your lettuce, your condiments, and your guests can curate and make their own experience. And it's really, really, really cool, really interactive, and a good way to get your guests involved and make your job easier.
Absolutely, you're making your job easier by
Oh,
preparing all that stuff. But then, what about if you're cooking it correctly? There has to be also
yes.
that preparing. You're preparing it early. That's good news. But how do you make
Mhm.
sure that you've cooked it to the way that not going to get anyone sick, or God forbid, it's not tasting good?
Yeah, 110%. You definitely want to take all the guesswork whenever you're cooking. You want to use a timer. Omaha Steaks has this really great cooking steak chart where, based on the thickness of the steak, based on the type of steak, it gives you the exact amount of time from beginning to end to cook it. So medium rare, rare, heaven forbid, well done. We're not going to talk about those people. But when in doubt, don't eyeball. Take the guesswork out. Use a handy dandy digital meat thermometer. That way, you remove the guesswork, and you want to remove the steak actually 5 degrees before your desired cooking doneness. So if you want it medium rare, which is 130, you take it off at 125, you let it rest. What resting is going to do is let it carry over cook. It's going to raise another 5 degrees, bring it to that 130 perfect doneness, and keep all the juices inside of the steak for a flavorful finished product.
All right. And then the process for
Yes.
cooking, how, tell us that process, how it works and all that stuff, how you get everything together and ready to go.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. So, when it comes to steak cooking, especially, I like to put the higher temperature steaks on first. So, the medium pluses. I put those on a couple minutes after, then I add the rares and the medium rares. That way, it's a timing game where all the steaks with varying donenesses can be done at the same time because you're putting those medium wells on the grill beforehand. You're putting the rares closer to the last 6 to 7, 8 minutes, so that way the mediums are being done at the same time as the medium rares and rares. And you also want to acclimate yourself with your grill by knowing the hot spots in the grill. Now, for this round Komodo style smoker right here, the hottest part of the grill is going to be in the middle. So, what that means when it comes to knowing your grill is you want to get that nice hard sear in the middle, then move it to the side to finish let it cooking over to your desired temperature. That way, if somebody likes their steak a little more charred, a little less charred, you can move it appropriately around there. And that's a great place to make burgers as well. That super hot, really flaming hot grill. The nice segue for our new Omaha Steak Smash Burgers. We researched this for over 18 months. You have not had a smash burger until you have an Omaha Steak Smash Burger. Literally, from frozen patty, the finished product in the bun, 5 minutes, big flavor, and it's literally built for the grill, and it's super amazing. Perfect thickness of 7 millimeters, and it's so delicious, so flavorful. So knowing your grill, having the right ingredients, a little research, a little knowledge, and just knowing the timing and temperatures that you want will make all the difference and make you shine like the star you were meant to be on the grill this summer season or any season for a matter of that.
And that's amazing. Make your shining. So, one
Yeah.
question finishing up, my co-host who comes with me sometimes, his name's Greg Hanna from Toss C3. He
Yeah.
always asks this really tough question.
Mhm.
So, tell me, David, what is the most important thing in life you've ever learned?
The most important thing in life I've learned that's a great question is have fun. Cooking for me is love. Cooking for me is laughter. Cooking for me is spreading joy to your friends, family, and loved ones. And if you're not enjoying doing something, change it, shift it. So I say find what you love, do it, and make it your career, make it your path, make it your passion. And if you love it, you might not be making the most money, but happiness is something that's priceless.
All right, we appreciate it, David. Thanks again. Where can we catch up? We go to omahasteaks.com for more information. And is there where can we check you out?
Yeah, 100%. So for all the tips, tricks, recipes, videos, everything, Memorial Day, Father's Day recipes, go to omahasteaks.com and you can catch me on Instagram, Facebook, website at chefdavidrose.com. We got you covered.
All right, thanks again, David. Appreciate it, sir.